Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the portfolio. Portfolio is down a lot, down $6,000, down about 7%. AMD down 7.5%. SoFi 3.7%. My two biggest holdings are down pretty big. Memory stocks, man. I'm looking at my watch list and I'm seeing SanDisk 11.1%, and where's Micron? Micron down 8.1%, and everything that's related to that. Boom Energy, Marvell, Iran, AMD, Nebius, all of these stocks, these AI companies, down huge. Have we actually hit the highs in SanDisk? Do you guys actually believe that we've reached the peak already? It looks like we have, man. Like, it was having trouble this month to break right here, and then out of nowhere you just see this boom. It went all the way up to 2,300, and now we are at 1,500. That's an $800 move, right? That's how much. Let's just check the percentage real quick on that. A third gone for SanDisk. Are we gonna go back to the top, or this is the peak right here? Because I mean, 30% move down is starting to get pretty significant. It's a pretty significant move. Micron, Micron 900. It was I think $1,200, $1,300 stock. $1,200. It's now another one that broke down. It is down 26%. Will it hit 30%? 30% move down. And if we do it, is that the top? Do you guys actually believe these memory chip companies have peaked out? I mean, AMD hit its 52-week high like a week ago, so, and it's still above this lines. I think if AMD goes below this line, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. But I don't believe we'll break down under this line unless some huge bad news comes out. I do believe after a couple more weeks we will pass $600 earnings is coming up August 5th, I believe. So we're gonna see probably a shock and awe quarter for AMD, and we're probably gonna go past 600 plus, maybe even closer to 700 in the next month or two. So that's what I'm looking for AMD. But with Micron and SanDisk, there's not really any good news coming out. SK Hynix has its IPO on Friday in the U.S. stock market, planning to raise money. So that's a big player coming in the memory chips sector. So a lot of money's probably gonna go into that on Friday. So maybe after Friday, maybe next week, once it pumps up and it goes back down eventually. How it goes with the IPOs. Once it pumps up and goes back down, we probably will see money start flowing back into these plays. But if let's say in 2 weeks, if I don't see those two companies back up, I would be pretty worried for them. For that, though, we might actually peaked out if we don't see Micron and SanDisk pump back up after SK Hynix's IPO in the next couple weeks. So pay attention to that, because this can be historic levels. Well, it's history already. These companies going up as high as it is, and if this is the peak, man, we just lived through a huge cycle.